everyone, I hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been 2 years and I am really sorry that I just dropped off the face of the earth. A lot of life happened, and yeah, that's really all I'm going to get into right now, but one day we'll talk about it. So anyway, but I'm doing good. I'm in a really good place in my life. We have moved. So yeah, things are going good, and I was just really ready to get back into my channel. I have missed it. That was my passion, and that part of me just kind of died off for a little while, but I've got the desire again, and I'm just ready to get back and talking with you guys and trying products and reviewing products, and yeah. So anyway, I figured my first video I would start with January favorites. I've gotten a lot of new things, I guess because of Christmas. I feel like I've got a lot new more favorites than I normally would have. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you a few of my things. I've got a lot, so hopefully I can get through as many as I can. And yeah, so just keep watching. Okay, my first thing is Josie Maran Argan Oil, or Argan Oil. I've always loved Argan Oil, but I've really fallen in love with Josie Maran's brand. And so this is one of my bottles. I am obsessed with QVC and HSN. And it's one of those things, my degree is broadcast journalism, but my dream job was HSN or QVC. And I always said that, actually in college, I worked at a TV station, and I sent an audition tape to HSN, and that's in Tampa. And I said I would not send one to QVC because that was in Westchester, Pennsylvania, and I would never live up north. Well, God thought that was funny, and I ended up, when I got married, I moved to Pennsylvania, and I lived an hour north of Westchester. And so I was in Pennsylvania where it was cold. So anyway, I never tried to do anything with the HSN. But for my first year anniversary, just a little side note, my husband Ricky took me to the QVC studio. So I'm obsessed with QVC. So anyway, Josie Maran, you can get at Sephora, you can get at different places. But QVC has these things called Today Specials. And the prices when they do that are like crazy cheap. And in general, their prices are cheaper than Sephora. So I've gotten tons of stuff. Now there's one product that I'll tell you at the end that's a fail, that is Josie Maran, but we'll get there. So anyway, I just wanted to show you the Argan Oil. I have 2 of the Argan Oils. I use this as my nighttime moisturizer. So after I've washed my face, I've put on my wrinkle cream, then I take this and I just push it into my skin, and I can tell the biggest difference. My skin this winter has not been dry at all. Like, it's crazy. And then after I do my makeup, if it's looking a little dry, I'll put some on my fingertips and kind of push it into my face. And if you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend that, but it just kind of gives me a glow, and I don't look greasy. It's not heavy. Now it is an oil. I'm not going to say that it's not oily, but it's not greasy and it's not thick. Also, you can put it in your hair, which, because to me it is a pricier Argan Oil, I have a separate Argan Oil that I've talked about forever ago, but I'll talk about it later, that I put in my hair, because this is much more expensive. So I like to save this for my face. So while I use just the actual Argan Oil for my face, I have her whipped Argan Oil for moisturizer, and it's 100% Argan Oil, but it is in like a body butter. And so I was going to show you, because I'm not obsessed or anything, I have 3 of them. So I've got 2 of the little ones that I keep, one in each purse, or one by my bed and one in a purse, depends on which purse I'm using. And then I have this on my dresser. Anyway, that is that. It just looks like a body butter, or like a shea butter or something, and it feels very similar to a shea butter. To me, it's not as greasy as like a shea butter. But anyway, I'm really obsessed with Josie Maran's Argan Oil. Next, I've got this face cleaning brush called Dermabrush, and I've always wanted to try the Clarisonic and the Michael Todd, the face brush. I just didn't want to spend the money. So this came from, I don't know if this was QVC or HSN, but I'll put a link below for everything that I can find a link for. I'll put it below. But this face brush was only $30. I love it. It's made washing my face fun, whereas I hate to wash my face. I use it mostly at night when I'm taking my makeup off, but sometimes I use it in the morning as well. Probably 3 to 4 days a week I use it in the morning as well. So anyway, it's not like have all the bells and whistles. It has one speed, so I'll show you that right there. That's the one speed. I put it in the shower with me. I get it wet, and then the heads just come off. So that's like the face brush head. Then it has this polisher, which is like just a foam head. That one I don't really use much. And today, for the first time, I used the body brush in the shower, and I actually really liked it. So I've just noticed that my skin, where I would have dry patches, I'm really cleaning my skin, and then I'm using the Josie Maran, the Argan oil, and I'm really moisturizing my skin, and I've never had my skin to be in this great of shape in the winter. So I'm really, really loving that. So the Dermabrush. Next, something that's not from QVC or HSN is my Lancôme Bi-Facil, I don't know, double action eye makeup remover. It's been around forever, and I've used it before, but in the past probably 3 or 4 months, I have gone through 4 or 5 of them. Like, I'm loving it. So anyway, it's the best eye makeup remover that I've ever used. It's kind of got like an oil and water consistency, so you shake it up, and yeah, it is pricey, and that's what hurts my feelings. This bottle was either $30 or $40, and this is their large bottle, which is only 6.7 ounces. So, and I go through it really quickly. So while it's amazing, it is pricey, but I will keep repurchasing it because I feel like the older I get, I just turned 34 in October, and in the past year I can see so many changes in my skin, and it's freaking me out, like big time freaking me out. I'm starting to see some wrinkles, and my pores are getting bigger. It's just freaking me out. So I'm trying to be super gentle around my eyes, but I find this one to be the most gentle. Now, this is not for your whole face where the others are. This is just for your eyes. But I find it to be so, so gentle, and I'm really trying to take good care of my skin. So, anyway, loving that. Okay, next are some makeup brushes, and it's these little brushes that you're seeing. I guess the Artis, is that the brand? Anyway, and I've seen some different brands, but this is called Ibeauty, and I got these at tjmaxx. There were some in the checkout line and some like in the beauty section, and they were like $4.99 a brush. The contour blending, and then this one doesn't say what it is, but I use both. The contour blending's a little bit smaller. I've been liking both of these to blend in my under eye concealer. So I put on my under eye concealer, and I just gently like do that and kind of bring it down, and it just blends in so well and doesn't streak or anything. So I'm loving these. I've got this random, this is not a favorite for me, but my 6-year-old Connor, I like to do his hair in the morning before school, which he doesn't like it, and he says, why do I have to have fancy hair? But he just has it kind of messy on top. And I always use hairspray, and it just, when he comes home from school, his hair's a wreck, and you can't tell that there was anything in there. So I wanted something that was like a pomade, but not so waxy. And so I found this about a couple of weeks ago, and it's the Garnier Fructis Power Putty Surfer Hair. Windblown surfer look. So that's kind of how I like tell him it's cool, because he likes surfers. So anyway, it's this right here, and it is it's kind of like a really thick cream meets a wax, but it's more creamy than waxy. So that's what it looks like. I just put like a dime size in his hair and just kind of make it messy. It smells so good, and it really does hold his hair. So I'm really liking that. Something that I've wanted forever is a water pick, and here is my water pick. I got this for Ricky for Christmas, but I've actually been using it probably more than he has. He used to have one forever ago, and he loved it, and it like really made a difference in his mouth. He had cavities, and he started using the water pick, and they're like, your mouth looks completely different. So anyway, this one it has a charger, so I charge it maybe once every 2 weeks. Like, the charger really lasts. And then you just lift this up and you fill that up, and I like to do it with warm water because cold cold water to me is a little sensitive. But it has 1 speed. I'm not going to turn it on because there's water in there. 1 speed, and I just like I do it with my mouth closed around it, because if not, it sprays everything. So I just kind of go in, do both, and spit, and I know that's gross, but it works really well. And I hate to floss, so to me, and I have a one of those permanent retainers on my bottom teeth, and so to me this works really well, and it feels good, and I like it. So this is it's called Waterpik. I think the brand's Waterpik. Waterpik Water Flosser, and I got it at Target, and I think it was like $30, so it wasn't bad. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Let me hold it back. But yeah, it's a water flosser, or a Waterpik, and I really like it. Connor likes it too. Last of my favorites is actually a water. It's called Hint water. I am one that I don't do good drinking water on a daily basis. To me, it's just bland and it's boring. I do like sparkling water, but just still, I just need something. But the flavor waters, I just don't really get into them either. But this flavor is crisp apple, and I am obsessed with it. There is no sugar, there's no preservatives, there's no flavor, there's no sweet, no nothing. It smells like fresh apples, and so to me it's like it's playing mind games with you, or playing tricks on your brain. Like when I drink it, it smells like just cut open a Granny Smith apple, and something about it is so refreshing, and I just love it. I've tried the pineapple one, which to me tastes like peach, the watermelon, the blackberry, the pomegranate, and that's not my thing. But the crisp apple Hint, I am going through these like crazy. And I have found only one grocery store that sold them in our town. I've moved to a smaller town where I'm from, and I was panicked. I was buying them all out, and now I found 2 more grocery stores that have just started carrying them this week. So I have like bags of them in my pantry because I don't want to run out. And a friend of mine, her husband actually, is a manager at one of the grocery stores, and he's like, I can order a case for you. And I'm like, we might have to do that. So anyway, but it is the Hint water in crisp apple. So I love that. That is all of my favorites, and I do have one fail, and I hate to do that, but I do, and I was really disappointed with it. With the Josie Maran kit, I ordered like one of the Today Specials one time, and it had a bunch of different things in there. The argan oil, the whipped oil, it had this like finishing balm, and then it had one of her lipsticks. I don't know if it's a lip butter or what. But this is what it looks like. It's really pretty, and I was so excited about it. Let me show you. The color's really like just a perfect nude. I'll show you the color on my hand. I just love the color. It's called Embrace It Honey. 2 problems. Argan oil is very nourishing and moisturizing. This is like the driest lip product I've ever used. Like, it's like scraping to put on my lips. And then the weird thing, after I put it on my lips, after it's been on my lips for about 30 seconds, and I can handle like the dryness because I can just top it with some chapstick or something like that. The thing that really bothers me is after about 30 seconds, it starts tingling, and not like a lip plumping tingling. It's like burns, like it actually burns my lips. And I've thought about contacting them because I'm like, maybe this isn't. So maybe I got a bad one. I don't know, and I might actually contact them. But yeah, so if anybody else has this, I don't know that they sell it. Well, I actually do. I have seen it at Sephora by itself. So if anybody else has tried that, let me know, because maybe I just got a bad one. I don't know, but it really, like, I don't like it at all. So to me, that was disappointing. I hope that you like my favorites, and I hope that you're glad to see me back. I'm glad to be back. It feels good, and I can't wait to talk to you and continue to do this. I'm going to try to ease my way back into things. I don't want to commit and tell you how many videos I'm going to do a week, but I'm trying, and I'm excited. So hopefully my lighting, the sun's going down, and hopefully this jacket's not making you like blind, because it's got little like holes in them, mesh holes. It's going to take me some time to get my setup figured out, because I'm in a totally different room than I was before. And yeah, so be patient with me to get things figured out, and I'll get there. I promise. I hope you're having a good day. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And I can't wait to talk to you some more. So I'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks. Bye.